I'd like to talk to you about capitalisation tables, or cap tables as they are commonly known in the industry. A cap table is simply a list of your existing shareholders, which sets out their names, a bit like your share register, and the number of shares they have, and most importantly, the proportion of the company that they hold, so the percentage shareholding of each shareholder. Now, the importance of the cap table is that you add to the cap table to include the investment of your investors that are coming in on your round, and so that you can see the number of shares that the investor will be issued when they invest their investment amount, and you can see the effect of that investment on the rest of the shareholders. There's a whole set of mathematics that go with determining how many shares an investor is to be issued when they invest their investment amount, and that can be worked out through your cap table. It's really important to get your cap table agreed upfront with your investor. You would be surprised at the number of times we get to finalising documents and then questions arise as to the cap table. And of course that's fundamental, because the cap table sets out the number of shares and the price per share, and as I say, the percentage shareholding. So if there's a lack of agreement as to those figures, there can be a fundamental misunderstanding about the commercial details of the deal. It's also important in your cap table to think about whether you want to reflect your employee share option plan if you have one. Usually, very commonly, a cap table is calculated on the basis that it's fully diluted. Fully diluted means taking into account all options or other rights over shares that you have issued. So the key thing to remember about your cap table is that it's simply a spreadsheet which sets out your shareholders, the number of shares and their proportionate shareholdings. It sets out the number of shares and the price per share and the proportionate shareholding of your investor.